Hi, today we're talking about another group of capital letters. These capital letters are called center starters. So they do not start in the corner, they're going to start in the center. They still start at the top. We always start our letters at the top. So we're going to start in the center for these. Let's see our first one. First one has a big curve. We're going to start at the center and make a big curve towards the smiley, down to the bottom, letter C. So capital C, big starts in the center, big curve towards smiley, down to the bottom. All right. Another one we can make with a couple of big curves, starting at the top in the center and going towards the smiley. We're going to come around, and then we're going to keep going around till we get back to the top for the letter O. Make sure your O is nice and round and goes from the top all the way to the bottom. Get all the way to the bottom. If you're drawing on a line or you have a gray box, make sure you fill in from top to bottom. All right, another one we're going to do, very similar. Start at the top, all the way down to the bottom. Keep going all the way up to the top. And now we can add a little diagonal line right here for our Q. That's going to stay on there. Q, almost like an O, but with this little line that comes out at a diagonal at the bottom. All right, another one we can do. Start in the center at the top, come around with a big curve to the bottom, and then we are going to make a little line straight up. And we're going to give that a cross right there. Letter G. Make sure you go from the top towards the smile, around to the bottom, up, and then a little line to cross. Capital G. All right. Now we have a little twisty, curvy one that can be really tricky. Sometimes we need to make sure when we start our curve, we're also going towards the smile, just like we've been doing. It's going to be a little curve to the middle, and then we're going to turn down with a little curve that comes back. Capital S. Little curve towards the smile, little curve, turn in the middle, and then curve back. And also, if you're working on that gray line paper, try and fill in the whole box, or if you're sitting on a line, make sure that sits on the line. Capital letter S. All right, let's see what letter we have next. We're going to start in the top middle. We're going to do a diagonal down to the corner, come back to the top with another diagonal down to the other corner, and then in the middle, we're going to go across with the line. Capital A. Big diagonal down, back to the middle, diagonal down, and then across. There, A. Okay. Now we're going to start in the center with a big line down. We're going to come back to the top, go across at the top, and then we're going to come down to the bottom and go across at the bottom for capital I. Big line down, cross at the top, cross at the bottom, capital I. I bet you can guess what letter is going to come next. Big line down from the middle, go across at the top, capital T. Goes down to the line, bump that bottom line, come back to the top, cross at the top, capital T. And we have one more. We are going to start with a big line down, and then we're going to curve around back towards the smile. Line down in the center, down, around, back towards the smile, and then come to the top and cross at the top. A little bit long. Letter J, capital J. Make sure that you turn to the smile when you make that curve at the bottom. All right. That is all of our center starting capitals that all start at the top in the center. Thank you, Matt Man, for helping us today. Bye.